so we're not going to co-stream.
Okay.
It won't be ready for this one. You don't have to join this stream today, but we can get you set up. I was trying to get in contact with you this morning. Okay. Yeah, let me get Discord open. I can send you the link. Can you give me the link, Gab, so Alex can join? And then for spaces, the stream will just pause, and then we'll come back. Don't promote it. Just don't promote it. Okay.
Hi, Twitter.
Hi, Twitter.
Yo, yo, yo. The fuck is going on? Look, we got to stop using copyrighted music. Daddy YouTube has told us explicitly what's going on, everybody. We're going to unblur this in just 1 second here. Hope you're having a fantastic fucking morning. It's, let's just see, Wednesday morning for most of you if you're in the Western world. If you're in the Eastern world, hope you're having a good night. We're out here in Taiwan. It's 9 o'clock at night in Taipei. Bark, what was the music you used at the start of Bark or Bite last night? We got Alex tuning in, by the way. Do you hear him? Let's get him co-streaming. Alex, do you copy? Hola, compadre. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, he's speaking. I can hear him. He's actually alive. What time are you waking up these days, King?
I actually slept in. I woke up at 3 a.m., put out some tweets, couldn't sleep. And I just woke up right now. So I saw this bang in YouTube, I had to jump in.
Yeah. Well, you know, some people are okay with laying bricks day by day. Some people expect the house to be built. I mean, what happened when you started your Twitter Spaces? Were there a ton of people there at the beginning?
No, it was like 10 people. It was, it seems like almost the same thing. You got like the same, like, it happens exactly the same way. You just start small, and then just eventually over time, more people participate. Just as long as I don't capitulate, and I find enjoyment in what I'm doing, people will want to participate. So that's the most important thing. Is, do you find this enjoyable, Bart?
Do I find this YouTube stream enjoyable?
Yes.
Yeah, I find it very enjoyable. In fact,
Well, then, it's a win strategy.
yeah. I mean, I think it's like Twitter Spaces, but it's way more interactive. You get the live chat, and you get to share your screen and kind of look at things together and investigate things together. So it's not just
And
like
you can
audio.
bring people up still, right? You can
Yeah.
add people into this call. How hard is it to add people into this call?
Just a link. We could add, how many people can we have? Unlimited? Unlimited.
Unlimited. So this is better than Spaces.
We
Have
could
you-
have like 10 people up here, 20 people up here.
Have you shared the link with anyone else?
For today's show?
Yeah, do you share the link out, or how do you handle that?
No. So like if we want to bring somebody up, because I don't want someone just like pulling their pants down on camera. So if somebody wanted to come up.
Don't upload their camera, just have their mic.
Oh, okay. Well, like Morty, or for example, had his camera up, and then like Books wants to come on up. He's gonna get his camera set up. He's getting like a studio set up to video stream. So I think in
Right
the
now?
future there'll be more. I don't think for today, but he's like buying podcast equipment to join up. So I think more people will join via video. I think the video aspect is pretty cool. Not everybody wants to dox themselves, and that's okay. And if you don't want to dox yourself, I think we can do more like VTube stuff. So, and we're going to get that set up for you. I don't know if you saw Bitcoin NFTs are now taking over. What are your thoughts on Bitcoin NFTs?
Yeah, we talked about in the last two Spaces. We had some subject matter experts on it. The Bitcoin ordinals, similar to NFTs, but not quite NFTs. They've had Bitcoin NFTs. This ordinals is newer technology that came out in November. Yeah, they're popular at the moment. We had Dingaling sweep 7 of them for like 211 ETH. So like you put like $350,000 into these things, into 7 of them. The most popular one, Bitcoin ordinals. They just had a sale for 9.5 Bitcoin, which is ridiculous. It's like you could buy 5 CryptoPunks, or you could have bought that one Bitcoin ordinal derivative. Do you think that they should be valued higher than the OG collection?
Is there any utility?
No.
Well, there's only like 100 of them, right?
Yeah, that's kind of why they're valued high. And the problem was why I didn't want to get involved. You had Tropo Farmer involved, and that dude has been involved in every single scam under the sun. So it makes me very sus of everything, and the fact that there's only 100. Same thing with like the golden Reddit avatars. There's only 100 of them, and I think it's going to happen the exact same way. I think it'll be like a fad that'll come and go.
So at 100 supply, I mean, how many does Dinglin own? of this 100
He
supply?
owns 7% of the collection. He has
Yeah,
7 of them.
that's
And the only
dangerous.
way and the only way to trade them at the moment is OTC.
Through like
And
Discord, right? You know, like
yeah,
message some fucker.
Discord. You go into the Bitcoin ordinals. There's I don't know what to think about them. I'm kind of waiting for technology to make it easier for people to buy. We have a problem like with just buying and selling them, and then you're also having to buy in kind of late. You're gonna be paying like an upcharge, and it's like not only is it not streamlined, but like it's a pain in the ass to buy, but you're also not getting in at ground floor anymore. So it's like lose lose. I don't know. I don't really feel all that inclined to really buy any. Do you?
Well, at their current, what's the floor price now?
I mean, there is no real floor price. Just what people are for the Bitcoin or for the crypto punks. It's pretty high, but they have like shittier collections that aren't worth that much that you could buy into.
I don't know if I would see interest in having a Bitcoin NFT. From what I've heard, the Bitcoin people actually don't want these NFTs on the chain or whatever, whether on the chain or not, because it's just increasing the transactions, like the transaction volume, and increasing like the transaction price, because it's clogging up the network. I don't know if that's true or whatever the case may be, but I saw a bunch of laser-eyed PFPs on the timeline just being pissed off. So people are apparently signing up on like the ordinal wait list. Maybe they're going to be doing another collection. If they dropped a 10K PFP, would you be interested in that?
Well, they did just. I don't know who dropped it, but someone just dropped a 10K CryptoPunk derivative Bitcoin ordinals collection, so it's already happened. If it was more streamlined, I'd be a participant, but you've got to be kind of tech savvy just to buy these things at the moment.
I think that's the appeal. Like people like the fact that you have to be like alpha. You got to be in the Discord chat, and like you got to be super alpha to figure it out how to buy one. Just kind of reminiscent of like the days where people were just figuring it out, like the Satoshi Nakamoto Bitcoin days. So I could see that appeal, because where else does that exist? Maybe like some altcoin chain like Tezos or Kronos. Have you ever bought a Tezos NFT or Kronos NFT?
I bought a Kronos one, not a Tezos one.
Was it difficult?
No, it wasn't. I don't think it was very difficult. What was I gonna say? The Bitcoin ordinals difficulty of buying. You think it's a positive?
Yes.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Well, it's like the same way with like Machi's brother who buys these like vintage bikes. You have to go through like a 10-month wait list and like show up at this dude's house and like wait outside, and like there's no like technological way to order them, and there's like a whole cult that follows that. So I think that because of the difficulty of buying them, and it's like OTC and alpha chats, I think that there are some like, dude, don't underestimate the power of nerd and like what nerds will do in an effort to like fuel their nerdness. Like if you ever hung around like people in like card shops and stuff, they would literally open like thousands of packs of cards just to pull like a single foil card, and they'd hang around a bunch of sweaty dudes with Dorito fingers. So I could see that. I mean, I don't know who's actually like who this is being marketed to. People are saying they just love the nerds. Can you read the live chat, Alex?
Not at the moment. I'll
Okay.
pull up YouTube. But yeah, no, I don't. What the fuck, dude? I'm not going out of my way to figure out how to buy these fucking ordinals. Not until. What's more interesting, you have people that are going to be someone already kind of like porting over collections. There are already people saying they're going to port their collection over to Bitcoin, Ethereum collections. What do you think? Should collections port over to Bitcoin?
I don't know the significance of Bitcoin as a chain for NFTs. I remember speaking to somebody who had Bitcoin Maxi in their bio like a week ago, or maybe 2 weeks ago. They didn't even know that there was NFTs on Bitcoin, and they said it was impossible. And I took them at face value. And then like Lambo Whale I think Lambo Whale 2 weeks ago called these out and said that we should be paying attention to these. So I actually would want to speak to Lambo. It sounds like he knows enough about it. But is there any benefit to being a NFT on Bitcoin? Security?
Well, yeah, I mean, I've always thought a bit of NFTs of a store of value built on top of a store of value. So yeah, what better store of value would you want to be on other than Bitcoin. You wouldn't. Maybe Ethereum, maybe, but still, I think like staying power, Bitcoin has the advantage slightly. I do believe Ethereum flips Bitcoin sometime in our lifetime, but not for obviously. I mean, the price are so far from one another; it's still ways off.
You
But
think
I
Ethereum
think,
will flip Bitcoin?
yeah, I do.
What about Kathy Wood's 100K Bitcoin prediction by 2030?
Yeah, that's fine too.
And Ethereum at a 20K prediction for 2030.
Oh, mm, is that what they predicted? 20K.
It might have been changed. Let me look up.
Either way, those sound fair. Those don't seem too crazy to me.
Actually, Kathy Wood updates. She 500,000 Bitcoin price by 2030, and then Ethereum to reach 165,000. Okay, so that was an upgrade. But she's like notorious for being like the most bullish tech MFer ever. I don't know her record for shooting, but I don't know. I can't imagine it's very right because a lot of her bets were made like during the 2020, like when shit was ripping, right before the crash, stock market crash of COVID. So yeah, I don't know, but I mean, 165,000 ETH. You think that's feasible in 7 years?
Well, what's the year right now?
2023. So 7 years from now,
2020. What's 7 years before?
it didn't exist.
Okay, well then let's go to like 2016. Bitcoin was $500.
Chat is saying anything can happen. Just
Great,
Blue
great
is saying
chat we have this
40K.
morning. Anything can happen. I mean, $500. What if I told you in 2016? Oh yeah, this one Bitcoin that's worth $500 would be worth $23,000. Would you believe me?
No.
I mean, what stock is trading at $500 right now? The problem is these stupid ass stocks split when they get to those levels.
Yeah.
So it's like they never even get close to 500. They split again. I'm like, oh my gosh,
What was it like Tesla? How many times has Tesla split?
dude, fuck knows.
Decent
How
amount.
many more times can we rinse retail? Let's just keep splitting it up.
Fuck it. Why not? Keep splitting it.
Man, I know,
Who fucking cares?
dude. I know.
You see, Elon got off from the taking Tesla private case.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, like they found him innocent. Like it wasn't guilty.
Great. He was guilty as fuck.
Yeah, but he also smoked weed on Joe Rogan.
So Apple stock is worth $150. Would
Yeah.
you believe in 7 years from now it would be worth like fucking like $7,000?
Yeah, but I have a MacBook and an iPhone, and I've had an iPhone for years.
Okay. Well, that's kind of like what they're saying. So
You think Ethereum? You think 165, 165,000? I mean, that's a pretty big jump for a single ETH. Just to imagine, like NFTs are now trading for. Did you see those two trades on the CryptoPunk and the Bored Ape Yacht Club? Like 1.3
yeah,
million.
they both went for 800 ETH.
They're fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it is absolutely ridiculous. But you're buying into the best stores of value on top of ETH, and you're buying the best players within those stores of value. So it seems not too outrageous in my mind.
I'm curious, chat. What do you think? We had someone saying a 40K prediction in 7 years. So chat, what's your prediction for Bitcoin and what's your prediction for ETH? Kind of curious. We also do need to get some custom emojis in here. So that'd be pretty sweet. I don't know if you've been checking out what's happening in AI as of recent, but there's some pretty big advancements happening at the moment. A few different things happening. I mean, we could share the screen. We got some stuff lined up, but we got 40 minutes, so we can continue talking. Are you working out today?
Yeah, I was gonna work out. What if we push pontification to 10? Would that fuck things up?
Yeah, we can just do pontification. It's fine.
Oh, dude, I pushed it to 10.
You already did it?
Yeah, is 10 gonna fuck it up?
Wait, so in an hour and 40 minutes?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Is that gonna fuck shit up?
No.
You sure?
Yeah. If we do pontification at 11 p.m., that's not gonna fuck stuff up. That's good.
All
Yeah,
right.
it's fine. That's
So
totally
you
fine.
said there's advancement in AI.
Yeah, I'll share my screen in just a second. But I wanted to share an interesting insight yesterday. So yesterday, the YouTube stream hit a PR. We had 1.6K people tune in. What ended up happening was one of the YouTube shorts was going viral during the stream, and people were coming from the YouTube short to the stream. Now the retention was extremely low. Like people left almost immediately. And I was thinking, why did they leave immediately? But we were co-streaming pontification, talking about NFTs on a YouTube live stream. So people obviously like tuned out. But I just wanted to share that insight as like a potential bull case for YouTube. It was pretty interesting to see. I mean, the viewers it was over like 100 and, what was the peak, Gab? There's like 110 people in here at one point coming from a YouTube short that was blowing up. And another interesting insight, we had a new PR for YouTube today on a YouTube short. We published it and it wasn't doing super well. So another one got 3K just now. Well, so the YouTube short wasn't doing well. And then Gab changed the title to Andrew Tate is back. And it got 2,400 views in like an hour. And it's still moving at the moment. It's 3,400. Okay, so now it's the new personal record. That's the number one. Yeah, so we got a new number one record where you call me an Andrew Tate derivative. So I'm already starting to see like a growth matrix built straight into YouTube. So like I pull up the thing now. I'll show camera. I'll show you what you can see. So when you're scrolling on shorts, you can actually just see there's a live button. It says live right next to our name. I'll show you, chat. Hold on, I'm going to zoom in on the camera. You can kind of see it. So there's like a red ring around our thing. So it's super cool. So I don't know. We had a couple of YouTube people in here yesterday, like claiming that they were coming from YouTube, which was pretty sweet. Chat, what do you think about YouTube? I'm curious. If you're from Twitter, what do you think about YouTube so far? I mean, this is literally like the ground floor. So like I recognize the day y'all become referred to as chat, rest in peace. Well, you're more than chat. You're more than that. But I recognize some of you. Some of your names are changed. We got the Bored Ape Solana Club in here. You ever heard of the Bored Ape Solana Club? Alex?
Yeah. Yes, I have.
Okay, well, they're in here. Anything going on with that collection?
Yeah, they're okay. I remember there's a big complaint about the IP rights and shit. Anyways, yeah, I just I'm looking at this video. Which one hit the most? I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to look at it. I don't see it.
So there's like a few hours delay between what it publicly shows and then what we see on the analytics.
The most recent one?
What's the real time? YouTube Studio. So we can check it in on the back end. What was the video called though? The one that hit the PR? Twitter has never been worse. And then Andrew Tate is back. So which one got more views? Andrew Tate is back. What is that one at?
Right now, Andrew Tate is back is 3.3.
2.3.
3.3.
Oh, 3.3 in 1 hour.
Oh wow.
3K.
Is it the most recently uploaded?
No, the most recently uploaded is about Good Sleep. That one is just uploaded. The other two were uploaded like 2 hours ago, and then their public views aren't reflected yet. It's like on like a 2 hour delay. So the YouTube Studio, which is like the back end, we can see what it's actually at. So I'm curious about people that are listening right now, if they use YouTube a lot or if they're just like mainly on Twitter. I mean, do you ever go on YouTube, Alex? Do you watch stuff on there?
Yes, I do. I use their shorts. Their shorts are better than TikTok's short video content, for sure. I hate TikTok, dude. Not only does China track me, but the TikTok is just filled with straight garbage, dude. And it looks like that's what we're about to do on YouTube. Just fill it up, fill up the landfill with these double edited videos with something you can't look away with, and then putting.
Well, look, Twitter went down recently. It went down for a few hours, and Elon Musk like blamed it on some country. Did you see that? He like blamed it on like Poland or something. He blamed it on like a country, and King Fudd got banned. I messaged King Fudd. He said he got suspended and he's not trolling. Now, he might be trolling me. I don't know. You think Keep trolling? You think he deactivated his account, or you think he got banned?
Dude, it's so tough to say with him because he's cried wolf so many times.
Mm.
It's really hard. I don't think he's trolling though. I think his account actually got deactivated.
Yeah. I mean, are you surprised? I mean, he said like kicking people in the shin with a scooter and stuff. Meanwhile, you have an account posting your face every day, being beheaded, running freely around, even though it was mass reported by probably 30 people. Nothing ever happening. So, so people are saying that liking the interaction we can get in here from McPuff. See, so some of these people I know, but like Ginks, what's up, y'all? Some people keep their name the same, like Ty. Mainly use Twitter, but YouTube is the best app for sure. I agree. I use this shit to support bozos. Nice. YouTube TV when you're watching us. Nice. Oh, so you're watching us on YouTube on the TV. It's pretty sweet. This is way better than Twitter Spaces. I also like the more serious Bark and Alex, which is what I think you have to do on YouTube to retain listeners, particularly if they are from YouTube. Okay. People like the more serious side of us. I don't know. I'm pretty serious. Are you serious, Alex, on Twitter?
Serious about having a good time. If I'm
Yeah.
not having a good time, I don't participate. I just find a new place to have a good time. And right now, Web3 and Twitter isn't having the best of times at the moment.
Is it Web3? Is it Twitter? Or is it a combination?
Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's a me thing. Imagine other people having a good time, and just selfishly, if I don't have a good time, I will remove myself from the time that's being had and find a better time.
I mean, you used to be options trading in StockTwits, but you had a good time in StockTwits, right? Didn't you love StockTwits?
Dude, I love StockTwits, and maybe that's what I need to go back to for the time being. Operating in volumes is the most fun when there's a lot of volume. Right now, volume's kind of dried up. I look forward to the days where we're like minting multiple collections a day. Now it's like once a week, once a month. What am I doing to pass the time in between those? Am I gonna reiterate on every single no. No, I'm not.
Well, I don't know if you've seen a lot of these like bull market collections are now starting to see some actions. Pudgy Penguins is number 1 on OpenSea, 5.58 ETH floor, 2,800 volume in the past 24 hours, up almost 300%. Then CloneX at number 2 with 1,900 ETH of volume. CloneX announced they had some announcement come out. Did you hear about the CloneX announcement?
No, what did they announce?
They're dropping something else.
Oh, more NFTs.
Yeah. Drip
Okay.
clones. I think it's a new collection.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Just keep on launching them.
Yeah, keep on launching. You know, I jumped in the CloneX Discord. It was the number 1 Twitter space. I jumped in the most popular CloneX Twitter space. There was, I think, 18 people in there. And essentially what happened was they said that they have no idea what CloneX is doing, and they don't believe in it anymore. So it was pretty interesting. They just keep releasing new sneakers, and nobody gives a fuck. So they're like I think they're on sneaker collection like number 14. And they released like these metaverse pods. I just think like total mismanagement. But anyways, the collection is pumping at the moment. I can't seem to figure out why. I did see some sort of announcement. I think the Murakami drip clones. I don't know what these things are. Oh, here we go. Onboarding to Dot Swoosh. Okay. I don't know if you know it. Oh, Swoosh.Nike. I think they got a new website. So Swoosh.Nike. I think it's their like a new metaverse division. Anyways, people are pumping these things. Even though it's not really news, I think it's just like a small rebranding, a new website. Because they still had the old Mint website. Like they had the website Mint from 2022 or 2021. It was still like the, hey, we're going to be minting soon website. So they finally decided to update that. Regardless, sewer passes still falling in. Now they're falling in fuller price down to 2.28 from 3. Other D doing nothing. Checks falling from 2.5 to 2.0. Mutant Apes still doing the same. Doodle's also pumping, and Azuki's having some volume as well. Not floor price, but just volume. But still, it doesn't really seem to be much happening here. There is one collection in particular, though. Have you heard of? Let me see if I can pull this up here. Chungos. Have you heard of Chungos?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like a 20x from just a few days
Yeah.
ago. Do you know what these are?
Yeah. No, but seems like there's no alpha or anything. It just seems like a hype. It's kind of had picked up some social sentiment. I've been seeing it on my timeline. Like that's about it, and that's all I know about it is that it's being pumped onto Twitter.
Just another pump and dump. The bio on OpenSea is don't fade chungos, so like no information there. So some feedback from chat. I'm gonna try to keep reading from chat. People say they like being able to communicate freely in here without worried about being shadow banned. People are trying to get a question mark here on here now. Until Elon decides what to do with live streams via Twitter, YouTube is the place to be. Agreed. Some of our best videos are animated ones right on Shorts. They don't like us when we're too serious. Alex, Twitch streams work super well. I like the concept, and keep doing giveaways. It'll grow. Yeah, the giveaways I think will help for sure. Drip Clone sounds fire. No, they don't. I have no interest in anything CloneX is doing at the moment. Which is funny because they could have Serena Williams and LeBron and all of the biggest Nike athletes rocking a CloneX, and they don't. It seems like that would be the way more applicable use of their marketing money instead of launching another fake sneaker. Gaz in here. What's up, Gaz? Kyla. We got Satvic. Satvic showing up every night. El Tudo. Show them bark. We in YouTube. Yeah, El Tudo's in here every night. I thought El Tudo and McBobo were the same person for the longest time. Or Tato. Tato and El Tudo and McBobo. I thought they were all the same person. This person keeps talking about socks. Pulse. You know Pulse?
Dude, Pulse is annoying AF. Can you remove him?
No. I
There's no way to remove people?
Why do you want to remove him? He's just chatting.
Well, he's annoying.
Why is that?
You ever seen okay, just because there's I'd rather curate it. Like don't let the annoying people in.
Yeah.
Don't what's that?
Well, no, I can't seem to remove him. Well, I guess I could. Wait, let me see.
Yeah, get him out of here.
Well, he just said, I have a sock. Can you give it away? You think that's bannable offense?
Look, I didn't even need to know what he said, and I already knew he was annoying.
Well, he does like a book club thing. He like reads a book over Twitter Spaces.
How about you ask the audience if we should remove him?
Okay, we'll take a vote. I think we can run a poll. Can we run a poll?
Well, just hit
Hey, I
a
can.
Y.
I can. Yeah, okay. We can run a poll. Should we kick Pulse?
I think we do. He's just one person.
No. Okay. Look, we're gonna run a poll. This is pretty cool. I just removed a poll. Should we kick Pulse? So you can go ahead and vote here. Look, this is decentralization at the maximum level. Okay. No is kind of stealing right now at the moment. Okay, now it's tied at 50-50. 8 votes. 9 votes. No is now back in the lead. So we'll let that run just for a minute. Pulse voted yes. He should get kicked. We should kick him. We can also do something else in here. What can we do? We can do a Q&A. So we can answer. Huh? Yeah, built-in Q&A. Answer viewer questions live. Okay. Let's try this feature out. Start Q&A. Ask us anything. The poll is pretty close, so we're going to let that run for just a moment.
I think we just kick him.
Well, he didn't do anything.
What's that?
He didn't really do anything. You think
He's bringing down the chat, dude. Trying to give away socks. No one wants your socks, Pulse.
Someone says Alex is in a Dorito bag. When's the last time you ate Doritos? Have you eaten junk food since Taiwan?
No.
You've been on like a rice cake diet?
Everything's been pretty much cleaned up, yeah.
How do you feel?
A lot better.
Yeah. Do you get cravings?
Cravings what?
Just like junk food? Or like
I don't
fat?
think so, dude. Well, I think it's just natural hormones. Like,
I mean, do you get like cravings for like a juicy like burger or something like that?
not once the habit is set. Once the habit's set, it's like a turn off to eat that type of food. It's like, because I know my body won't feel well afterwards. But whenever I'm not in a habit, then yes, I do get those cravings. So those cravings go away. I more so get cravings for like carbs, a lot of carbs. That's kind of like whenever I start going into my deficit, the first thing I want is like just fucking endless amounts of carbs. Have you ever done a calorie deficit? And I'm gonna ask the chat if they've ever done a calorie deficit and how they handled it. But have you ever done a calorie deficit, Bart?
Yeah. When I was in the best shape of my life, I did a cut in college when I was like a junior, and I did like pretty a pretty light caloric deficit for several months. It was cool. I was doing like fasting during the day, so I was doing like coffee, like morning cardio. I felt like Jay from Twitter. I was doing like an hour of cardio, and a caloric deficit on top of that. So no, I didn't feel great. Like I felt pretty bad most of the time. Like mentally I felt good. Like mentally I felt like really focused, but like physically I just felt like I was losing just like that like safety net in the gym of just like raw strength. Because like during the bulking phase, I just like felt like I was always going up, 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 and like I was putting on a little bit of fat, but I was getting extremely strong, which was a great feeling. That was motivating to me to get stronger. But like losing body fat was not as motivating to me as getting stronger was. Like strength was more fun to put on than it was to lose fat or like lose weight and get in like, you know, in better shape.
It's demotivating whenever like I'm going to my deficit and I start losing what is it called? Losing strength. Like my my numbers are going down. Did you experience that? Like did
Yes.
your lifts go down in weight?
Yes.
I
Yeah,
mean,
like the
imagine
strength
working
and the
at something
endurance.
and what's that?
Yeah, like strength and and endurance. Like during bulking, and also when I was in college, like I wasn't like when I was like 21 years old, it's a little bit different. But like when I was like bulking and I was 21, like I was just like my body became like a fucking factory. I was like going through so many calories like a machine. I was getting stronger every single like week. And then when you started cutting, it was like, what the fuck? Yeah, like what you about to say, like you work harder and you actually end up getting like slightly weaker and less endurance.
Dude,
Takes a
I
lot of discipline.
like when I was getting like deep into the cut, I just remember thinking like how much of a bitch I was prior to not cutting. I was like, oh my God, like literally zero energy trying to work out. And I'm like, holy shit. Like I didn't realize how much I took for granted.
What, the energy?
Yes, like the energy that food provides.
Yes.
I took it for so much. And I mm, the other thing is like it really made me appreciate food. Like
Hmm.
basic AF food, like a tomato. I was like, oh my God, that's the best tomato I've ever tasted. Like when I was eating food, dude, I was in like starvation mode. It felt like for months.
Mm.
But
I felt my
I
like
learned
my
it.
dependence on
What,
caffeine was like terrible too. Like I was drinking so much coffee. Like first thing in the morning was just like coffee, gym, and then like because I wouldn't be eating, and I just like felt the pain of it. I mean, like mentally though, I was like mega focused. Um,
hmm
but like once like you deal with the hunger urges and like you accept the fact that you're in a deficit, I feel like there is like this sense of like meditation where you're like okay, like it requires a ton of discipline to cut. Like it's not easy at all. Like not only physically but mentally. Actually, I think the mental is more tough than like the physical. Physical's okay, but like mentally it will challenge you. It's a good challenge though. I think like pushing your body to like the physical limits at some point in your life is incredibly important. Like seeing what your body is capable of. I'm sure you saw that in the military or whatever personally even. You think your training in the military was as intense as what you did personally?
mm, different intensities. Sleep deprivation was something that the military taught me, like operating with zeros out and operating at like trying to operate at a high level. That was like interesting, but like physically demanding, I don't know. I feel like maybe if I was in a good shape, I've always been in good shape, so I didn't really have any physical problem doing like military training. It was never that. It was more of just like a sleep deprivation, probably learning, and probably like Yeah, probably that. But nutrition wise, never have I been tested the way I was. I tested myself maybe a year and a half ago now. That was interesting, going to that steep of a caloric deficit. It's funny how it works. Like, I'll know whenever I'm getting into, like, when I start my caloric deficit, because my body, like, the first thing that goes is my body temperature regulation. I'm always cold. Were you always cold when you were in your deficit?
Yeah. That's why I did the cardio in the morning would like heat my body up though. That was like the best part about it. I'd feel really good after the morning cardio.
I couldn't do cardio. I would it would send my hunger like through the fucking roof.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't be able to deal with those hormones from hunger after I did cardio.
Yeah, my patience dropped a lot with people when I was cutting.
Oh my god.
Like it was like a no bullshit.
Dude, that was another thing. Whenever I was losing my shit on everyone that got in front of me, like they would be even polite, and I'd still lose my shit.
Well, think about it, dude. Evolutionary. If you're in like a cut, your body's basically saying that you need to like fucking eat and like hunt and like you don't have time. Dude, when you're fat and like you're full, like you don't really give a fuck. You just sit around and like anything that happens because like your body's good. But when you're hungry, dude, your body thinks that you're like literally dying and like you can't find meat, you can't find food, and it puts you into like a whole different mindset. Chat is saying that caffeine is they can't live with. Some people are saying they can't live without caffeine. Other people are saying that caffeine is like the devil reincarnated. What's your take on caffeine? Do you think caffeine's important?
Yeah, caffeine's one of the best. It's not really. It's one of the. What's the word I'm thinking for? One of the best things a human can take. Is that fair? What do you think?
I think I've tried going with caffeine and without caffeine, and I enjoy having caffeine in my life. I think that I think people who use caffeine daily operate on different levels. Now, I think there is a limit to it, and I think eventually it does lose its kick. So I think doing like a little detox is important. Maybe like on a Sunday when you're not busy, or if you're like taking a day off, or if like you really don't need the caffeine, don't take the caffeine. But yeah, someone says no fap. Coffee is better than doing cocaine. Pride is forever if you maintain it.
I mean, you can go to examine. So, whenever these things come up, whenever like, hey, is this good for you? Is that vitamin good for you? The first thing I do is pull up examine.com and would research into it. And the thing I like about it, it has like, makes it pretty simple. They've fucked up the app. I just pulled it up. They've fucked it up since. But if you look up examine.com, you go to caffeine, and it'll tell you the benefits and the bad thing, the good things, the bad things about caffeine. Like the first thing is reaction time, slightly improvement, wakefulness, notable improvement, anxiety symptoms, slight detriment. Did you notice your anxiety went down whenever you took caffeine?
I guess I could see it either way. Maybe if you're like uncaffeinated, you're anxious because like your body, like you feel like you can't operate at the same levels. Maybe that would be where the anxiety came from. I feel like too much caffeine actually makes me anxious. Like at a certain point, it no longer helps. And the only thing that can truly help is like sleep. Because like you can drink a ton of caffeine and like still be yawning and like still be tired like mentally. But like your body is just like, you're tapping your feet and like your body's just like going a little bit crazy. Like that's what I've kind of seen, which is great in the gym. Like you can be mentally tired, but like physically, if you're on a lot of caffeine, I still feel like you can perform in the gym, which is why I still think caffeine benefits like working out. Somebody said sleeping without a pillow increases your testosterone. Have you ever heard that?
No.
Okay. Someone says cold showers. You ever tried a cold shower?
Yes. See, these are all these like, show me the scientific studies. Show me the literature. That's what I lived off of, and that's what did me best was whenever I like really cut out all the bullshit out of my life and then just started doing like only the things that worked. Like I fell victim to all the gimmicky shit, all the things I thought I needed, and really once I cut all that out, I'll tell you the supplements that worked for me, and you can either sign off or not. Vitamin D, fish oil, creatine, caffeine, citrulline. And citrulline's like the least effective out of everything I just listed. I just like citrulline. What else was like worth your money outside of those? And I really think if you were just like pick one thing that you'd buy over the counter that works, is probably creatine, and that's like it. Creatine is the only thing I would ever everything else is bullshit, dude. Waste of money.
What do you think about glutamine? You ever take glutamine?
Bullshit.
You know, Jay the white
I
bird.
know.
He
I know.
he like always
Jay
mentions
swears
glutamine.
by it.
Yeah.
What,
But he
what is glutamine supposed to do?
let's find out.
So I think it's supposed to be like muscle repair. You're not supposed to be sore.
The biosynthesis of proteins. Simple explanation of glutamine. Let's look this up.
I'm going to examine. I guarantee.
Supports your
Examine
body's
doesn't have-
immune and digestive systems. It's an important amino acid. And it supports many functions in the body. It's a building block of protein and a critical part of the immune system. But like, see, it doesn't say like whether or not it's actually like necessary for you to like function. Obviously,
Well-
it's not. But I'm sure there's like a million YouTube videos on this that are 10 minutes long and like 10 minutes and 5 seconds long. Is glutamine worth it?
Well, no. I mean, let's go to examine.com and look at the literature.
Pull it up.
Let's look at. Yeah, I'm
Because Jay
looking at
swears by
dude.
it. Jay was
Yeah,
telling me like
well-
it's necessary.
No. He also no. I like Jay, but I'm not agreeing with the glutamine thing. Show me one scientific study that proves anything that has been said.
I don't know. I don't take
And
glutamine.
also like my personal interaction with glutamine. Have you tried glutamine?
I took it like one time as like a free sample from like a fitness store. It's somebody says there's nothing wrong with glutamine. It's cheap and it might be good for you.
Yeah, just
so-
bullshit and waste of money.
Some endurance athletes believe it's good for you, but there's no scientific evidence claiming that it has any actual benefit. So there's no research to support it. So I don't know. I guess like if there's no research to support something, why you would take it, I have no idea. Just like it's like also.
I mean, it's
people-
like the shortcut pill. Like
Yeah.
whenever I fall victim to that kind of stuff, I'm like, oh, all I need to do is take this pill instead of just doing what actually needs done. I try to do all these shortcuts because the shortest way from point A to B is always just doing like the right way. But I always try to take shortcuts, and glutamine just sounds like a shortcut way. It says here's what Examine says: due to relative inefficiencies or inefficacies, I can't even pronounce that word, inefficacies of glutamine supplementation for increasing muscle mass, the optimal dosage is not known. The above recommended doses are sufficient for intestinal health reasons and attenuating a possible relative glutamine deficiency. So there's not real hard evidence of the benefits of glutamine. It sounds like you're just processing more bullshit for no reason.
well,
Oh, and the last thing I forgot to melatonin. I'm a big advocate of melatonin as well.
yes. Well, it seems to me like I think the conclusion is I think some people they may be like deficient in glutamine, in which case you might be like recommended by a doctor to take it. But I think for most people it's not necessary. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. That's what Chad is saying. We can catch up on chat. Some people say you don't need caffeine if you're taking pre-workout. Don't waste your money on random gym shit. Yeah, I agree with that. Cold showers are the best and the worst. Yeah, I don't know. Cold showers, they do make me uncomfortable. And I think sometimes, like, intentionally exposing yourself to things that are uncomfortable it's good to do that consistently. Maybe even every single day, doing something that's uncomfortable, whether it's like talking to somebody or having a tough conversation or a cold shower or whatever. Cold showers do work for keeping you alert and awake. That's true. Also, if you're like freaking out, sometimes taking a cold shower, it's like hard to freak out what you're freaking out about if you're in a freezing cold shower. Your body builds up a tolerance to caffeine. Yeah, I agree. When is the podcast releasing, or was it shorts only? I can't tell you, Satvik. I cannot tell you. But shorts are definitely like the way to go. People are saying we sound super calm. Well, it's 10 p.m. here, and Alex just woke up, so we're just chilling. Yeah, there's no really like at the moment right now, like there's no really means to impress. We're just chilling. So we're just talking. Melatonin is good for recovery. It helps with sleep. And when sleeping, your body recovers the best. So it works in that way. Yeah, I agree. Lack of sleep will kill you.
Is that what you like melatonin for, Bart?
No, that's what somebody just said in chat.
I mean, how about yourself?
Yeah, dude, lack of sleep is no matter how many supplements you take, if you're not sleeping well, that will kill you. Like that does so much damage to like just the mental ability, even the ability to like operate. I was just saying, like, I've been getting 7 hours minimum of sleep as of recent, and I feel extremely strong, like mentally and physically. But when I'm operating on like 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, I just feel so sluggish. And also like physically in the gym, I'm like, I get to the gym and I don't even want to like pick anything up. But when I get 8 hours of sleep, it's like, how heavy is the shit I can pick up today? So
Yeah.
so that one person was saying that it helps you like sleep, and sleep is important for body recovery. Would you agree with that?
Is sleep important? Yeah, of course. Like, but melatonin is an antioxidant, the most powerful antioxidant you can take. That's kind of what I'm after. But it also does help with sleep.
Yeah. But it also but also like sleeping is so good to like keep your body like away from sickness. Like your body does so much healing when you sleep. Sleep deprivation is the worst thing in my brain, says Just Blue. Yeah, I agree with you. Sleeping standing up is what the military taught me. Can you sleep standing up?
No, no.
Sleeping standing up, I've never reached that much testosterone. That's what Paul said. Um, you still want to kick him? No, I'm not gonna kick him.
Dude,
Look,
kick him out, please.
um, look, we had some interesting things come out with AI. I did want to share some of these things. Have you heard of 11 Labs? Is my audio streaming, Gab? Okay. Alex, give me a sentence. Give me like a pretty long sentence.
A pretty long sentence?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, 11 Labs is probably the best thing available right now. The interface and the overall editing options of the service is well said. Descript Microsoft Sound Studio are better, but especially the sound cloning. It's so good and fast with just little input bar. I think it's very important that you are able to replicate my voice, because once I'm dead, who will be as interesting? There will be no one left on this planet that is more interesting than me. And if you can just continue that going, you can continue to make humanity better. So it's important that we replicate my voice. And if you can't replicate my voice, then you're probably going to be a failure. And look, here's Tropo Farmer going on and on about these Bitcoin ordinals. Why? Because he's the like pump and dump. He's going to be pumping and dumping this shit all over your face. I believe he was tied into the most other recent pump and dump of what was it, like a Freeman on Ethereum went to 24 ETH. He was telling everyone to buy 24 ETH. Now it's at 1 ETH. He hasn't made he hasn't said one word about it. Why do you think that is? I mean, what do you think happens when these ordinals dump off the face of the fucking planet, similar to what we saw? I think we're going to see exactly what happened. You got Monkey Kingdom coming in with the King coin listed on KuCoin. I was listening into their AMA this morning, KuCoin and King coin, and I know we met the who was it? We met the
Okay. Let me know if you can hear this.
keep going.
It's synthesizing. Is the audio feeding through? Oh, here we go.
No, I can't hear it. Oh, well, maybe they can hear it.
Yeah, it's playing. Can you not hear that? Okay, so it's a text to speech, but it's like incredibly advanced. Here, we'll try this one out here. Did you hear it? Are you getting the input? Yeah, it's connected. Okay. Let's try it one more time. I'm playing it. You hear it? Oh, let me change my audio output maybe. Sound. HDMI. It's crashing. Okay, we'll work on that. Okay, can you share my screen? Okay, un minuto. Yeah, so some cool shit coming out with AI at the moment. There's a company called Runway, and Runway is really like pushing the boundary of what they're doing with AI. This next one is like a generative video AI. Oh, there we go. I'm hearing audio now. Okay, here, let me play this. No, just let me play this audio first. Okay, you can check this out.
Yeah, 11 Labs is probably the best thing available, no. Alex was just saying that glutamine is probably the best supplement ever created. A mixture of glutamine, cold showers, and sleeping while standing up is the #1 way to increase estrogen. That's why Tropo Farmer is so successful and why Blute Token is mooning.
Could you hear that?
I couldn't. Maybe the chat could, though.
Oh, you could hear that?
I could not, no.
Oh, okay. We can put it in a chick's voice as well. Let's see here. This is Bella talking.
Yeah, 11 Labs is probably the best thing available, no. Alex was just saying that glutamine is probably the best supplement ever created. A mixture of glutamine, cold showers, and sleeping while standing up is the #1 way to increase estrogen. That's why Tropo Farmer is so successful and why Blute Token is mooning.
Yeah, so you could basically make it say anything. Here, YouTube is the... Yeah. Chat, what should I tell it to say? Okay, let's try this from Bella.
Twitter is the best social media app ever. Nate, Alex, K Money, T Maz, and Zach Xsped are making it such an enjoyable experience. Elon is farming all over the timeline while the app is going to zero, and I absolutely love it. Using the app is like sitting on a cactus. It hurts a bit, but overall a great experience.
I'm getting a double. So I don't know. I don't hear right now. Can you share my screen? He doesn't need to hear it. Is it sharing? I'm gonna hop off his VPN. All right, I'm gonna show you guys exactly what's going on here with some of these things. I think it's important to keep yourself updated. I gotta turn some of these VPNs off because you get like a free subscription. And I was like overdoing it, disconnecting. Okay, so the first one. Are we screen sharing? See? Okay. Chat. Let me know if you can see this or if you can't. Yeah, Nate Alex is 0. Okay. Peptides with peptides. NFT stands for non-fungible, meaning something's unique and can't be replaced. Okay. So people are asking what an NFT is. Okay, so here, let me know if you can see my screen. People are saying it's lagging. Are you on member or guest? People are saying it's lagging bad. Intern. Chat, let me know if you can hear. Chat. Intern. Hold on. We're working on it. Some dirty guys. Can you hear it, guys? I know it's bad. We're working on it. Some external factors. Choppy. Maybe close out of some other shit. Can't hear anything. Hello? It's good, then bad again. Ian. It's looking better. People are saying it's looking better. OBS is restarting? Okay. We're looking better. Technical difficulties. We're back? Still lagging? Fuck. Why don't we just do can we reset and just join right back into the stream, or we'll end the stream? It'll end it? Fuck. People are saying it's better. Now it's bad again. You're going to restart OBS? Okay. We're going to restart the stream. Wait, people are saying it's back. They're back. People are saying it's back. They're saying it's back. Looking good. Okay, we're going to just leave it for a second. Just leave it for a second. Maybe I switched from a VPN. I don't know. It's not lagging. Okay. We're going to give it a second. We're back in. We're back in, ladies and gentlemen. Should we not do the screen share? You think that fucked it up? Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're back into it. Look, this is way more complicated than Twitter Spaces. It's not just fucking clicking start on your phone and getting it going. I don't know. Alex, can you still hear? You still there? I think you're good. Flip a Frank. Whoa! Is that Flip a Frank? The true Flip a Frank? Maybe. Okay. We're back in here. I do want to show you some more. Okay, we're back. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right, let's try a screen share. It looks good to me. Oh, okay. Then maybe we should just keep it as this. Is that Flip a Frank? Yeah, we can hear Alex either. I think he's on his way to the gym. He's not? He's not? Okay, he's gone. Yeah, he's gone. Later. Later. We don't talk about supplements anymore. Tis me, friend. Oh, is that Frank the Gods? What's up, Frank? Look, I'm about to make you say something in AI. Don't worry about it. I got hours of your voice, so we can now finally, you can finally apologize for real via AI. We can finally get that sweet, sweet apology. You just going to share screen? Okay, share it. We're going to try to share a screen. I do want to show you some cool shit. What's up, Mach? Good to see you, man. Kyla, what's going on? KPKP, welcome in. Just Blue, good to see you again. El Tudo, some familiar faces. Look, I think we got like a new community here. I don't know. I feel like we could be way more transparent here. Not like way more transparent, but I feel like we can be way more just like there's no need to perform as much here. We're just like chilling. We can actually like deep dive into some things and share some things off. Are you sharing screen? Okay, we're going to try to share screen again. Okay, we're sharing. Let's see. I'm going to pull it up on my phone so I can see where we're at. We're figuring out some technical as we go along. Chad, do you use AI on a daily basis? I'm kind of curious. I know a lot of people have now started using it in their daily life, but I'm kind of curious what you think. Close that poll. Is the screen going? Okay, screen is sharing. Okay, I wanted to show you this new thing that was launched from Runway Research. If you're not familiar with Runway, we're going to show you two things by them. They're an AI company, and they do a lot of like visual AI. So this is one of their first things that they're launching, or second things that they're launching. It's called Gen 1, the next step in forward for generative AI. Oh shit, the ghost is back. If you haven't seen this before, it's pretty... Check this shit out. I'm not getting audio from this, but... It's not going? Huh? Okay. Let's just don't do any screen share. They can't see it. They can't share screen. We'll just go normal. It's fine. No problem. Look, live streaming is its own beast. Live streaming is its own beast. Go with the one without Alex, just solo. Yeah, live streaming is its own beast. What do you guys think about live streaming? I mean, do you guys consume a lot of live streams? I know there's a lot of big streamers. There's a ton of big streamers out there, and like IRL streams are becoming huge. And if you go to Twitch, the fastest growing category is IRL streams. So I'm kind of curious how people feel about them. I don't know if you watch them on a daily basis. I used to watch like a decent amount of Twitch streamers, but like it requires a lot of effort to like put on like a 6-hour live stream, you know, if you want to provide value. But now what I'm starting to see is I don't think people give a fuck. I think people just like hanging out. And especially when we got like people just with sitting in the live chat as well. You're going to start using AI in your next project, Solo? What's your next project? Just Blue, GPT, and trying to explore with music AI. Where is music AI at? Is there anything like worth exploring in music AI? The ghost is messing with you. Just one day at a time, dude. Yeah. You're always on Twitch or YouTube, KP? See, this is what I'm kind of curious if people use, if Twitter people use other stuff to live stream, or if they watch live streams. Like, did they go on Twitter? Did they go on YouTube? Did they go on Twitch? This is your first streaming experience. Nice. Yeah, I used to watch a lot of people on Twitch. I used to like gaming videos a lot and like live gamers. But then I started watching like the clips, like the highlights. So we're going to be doing some like highlights as well of this as well. So like taking some clips from here and posting them on YouTube. So yeah, the YouTube thing's going really well. You know, there's a little bit of hiccups. It's way more complicated than Twitter. But we're figuring it out. We're figuring it the fuck out. Rage clips. What is a rage clip? We're still trying to figure this out. Watch people play crew. Yeah, what about video games? Would you guys be interested in seeing Alex and I play some games? I'm kind of curious if you'd be interested in gaming. We can definitely get a gaming thing going. You're working in construction, so you're going to try to see if you can help with programming and scheduling and design issue. Oh, pretty sweet. Twitter is your main social, but use YouTube pretty often. Yeah, that's kind of what I see. I kind of see like a lot of people use YouTube just for like education or like for shorts. That's kind of where I see like a lot of people use it. Like, hey, if you want to figure out how to change your tire, you like go to YouTube. But anything else, you're doing it on Twitter. Also shorts. I think shorts are way better on Twitter or way better on YouTube than they are on any other platform. Instagram Reels is bad. Instagram Reels is pretty bad. Plus, like most of the audience for Instagram Reels is like India. So like if you try to like launch something on there, you're like getting like a pretty like low quality like viewer, like in terms of like actual conversion or anything. Hey, what's up, Off Grid Rabbit? I don't know who the fuck you are. It was fun to watch him and Fudd play games. Yeah, I think gaming is going to be an element. Look, you see a lot of people already going towards gaming. I think Dookie Dash kind of opened up that door for people to play like Web3 games. And I don't know, I played a little bit Dookie. Did you play Dookie Dash, chat? If you did, what was your score? I'm kind of curious. I just played it. I played it for like 15 minutes. I played it for 15 minutes total. I got like 60K. I would probably be number one if I really tried, but I didn't. But I would definitely be like number one. Among Us would be pretty fun to see, especially if you had Alex somehow tie it into the recruitment, whatever y'all got going on. I think we could do Among Us for like a DeFi ape giveaway. That could be pretty fun. I don't know. Would you guys want giveaways? I was trying to do this as organic as possible, like no giveaways. See like kind of what happened. Just see like who tuned in, and just without having to give anything away. Is FUD okay, Mach? Yeah, I don't know. Dude, that's the thing about Twitter. Like, it's so fucking inconsistent. And I'm tired of bitching about it. But, like, every single day, like, there's always something new happening. Like, the app went down. So, like, imagine if you rely on Twitter for your, like, primary source of income. Which, if you're in Web3, like, a lot of people do rely on that. And then imagine if you're King FUD. King FUD owns a fucking project. King FUD is, like, the owner of Mischievous Maxis. Now that's, like, your captain getting sniped out. Your captain of the ship just going overboard. He's like, fuck it, you know, off the overboard. I spoke to King FUD this morning. He was in tears. He was definitely in tears. And he's suspended. He's not trolling. He got suspended from the platform. So this is the type of shit that's like extremely concerning, especially because I don't think King FUD actually did anything wrong, like anything like warranting a ban. I don't know. You can tell me. Does offering to kick somebody in the shin with a scooter, does that warrant a ban? I don't know. Did you feel bullied, chat? You think King FUD's too much of a bully? Or what happened to free speech? What happened to free speech? Power to the people from Glinks. Absolutely. Giveaways are good. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll give some shit away. Maybe get some DeFi apes, give some shit away. Mongrel has the top score in Dookie Dash. Yeah, I don't know. Dookie Dash is hard. It's actually really hard. I think they did a good job at designing the game. It's fun. It's addicting. And it's hard. I only played like 15 minutes. I just wanted to get like something for my pass, but I didn't get a high score by any means. So now we get to see what Bored Ape Yacht Club decides to get to do next. Looks like they're going to be dropping more NFTs. They're very good at that. They've only done that like a million times. So we're going to see. It's comical. Just what's comical? Hashtag free FUD. Yeah, I don't know if the hashtag campaigns are going to work. There's like one surefire way to get your account unbanned. Not surefire, but there's like one way to really get it unbanned. They'll be contacting the Better Business Bureau. So if you ever have any issues with your account, contact the BBB. There's a ghost behind me, Debbie. Can you hear that on the stream? You can? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? People saying we're bugging again. Sound good? Can you hear it on the stream? Did you guys hear that? What someone said to Sam. Jack, can you hear that? What in the fuck is that? What is that? Can you hear that, chat? That is not the printer. What in the actual fuck is that? There's no need for them to be... Jeremy, what was that? Okay. Okay. Yeah, refreshing the air in the building from the fucking ghosts. Look, no, it's not a storm. Now it's gone. Look, everybody says ghosts aren't real. I'm telling you, they're not real until you're in a scary situation. Then all of a sudden, you're not so tough anymore. Do you believe in ghost chat? Let me know. Huh? What's up? What? Do you guys believe in ghosts? It's most likely a ghost. Something wrong with the internet, Gab? No, working through some technical difficulties. That's definitely not the printer. The ventilation system, I don't know. The ventilation does not make that noise. No ventilation system is making that noise. Do you believe in ghosts? I'm actually kind of curious. We're gonna be getting. What is it lagging? Yeah, it's goddamn. We're working on some lag chat, some technical difficulties. Sounds like some crazy win. No, it's not win. It's internal. It's definitely internal. You think it's internet? Or you think it's technology? It's a computer. Okay, yeah. We're working on some technical. If it's too bad, we can restart the stream. Demon time. No, it's not demon time. It's definitely not demon time. Definitely not demon time. Ghosts are real. Yeah, I think ghosts are real. Look, if I died and I had like a fucked up life, I would totally want to be a ghost. Just be fucking pissed off all the time, pissed off at everybody, just like hide somewhere and like scare people. Yeah, people saying we're rugged.